I'm doing a quick Superman change right here beside the road. I got out of work, left the office, and gassed up, and I'm about 45 minutes outside of town. It's been a long, kind of a tough week at work, so I just thought I'd get out of town for the night, and obviously it's after dark, so I'm gonna run another hour or so, get out in the middle of the high desert out here, get away from people, and find me a spot to have a little camp. Just gonna grab a couple of magazines for my AR-15 out of here. Good to go.
70s tomorrow, about 80 for the Inland Empire.
So I'm still on the highway, but another 10 or 15 miles I'm going to leave the pavement and start navigating across the backcountry and get into some more remote parts of the desert. But I just made this stop so that I could get a couple of things ready for leaving the pavement. There's a few things that I want either on my person or within easy reach and right where I know where they're at. One is a headlamp. Another thing is a magazine for my rifle, Google Maps up on my phone, my Hill People Gear chest pack. That's got, obviously you guys have seen before, all the survival stuff that's in it. And then finally, I like to have a fairly high power flashlight handy. So those are the things I just like within easy reach. In my chest pack I have my pistol and fire starter and stuff like that, and I actually have a lighter in my pocket, so I'm pretty well covered for survival gear. But I just like to have, lights are the big thing. You know, if you slide into the ditch and everything goes bouncing through your rig, it's nice to have the headlamp attached to you and at least know right where a decently powerful flashlight is.
Stay connected with KFI News on the hour.
Well, I just left the pavement. One of my favorite things is driving out across the desert at night listening to talk radio. It seems like you can always pick up some good conspiracy theory talk radio no matter how far out in the desert you get. The road's getting a little rougher. I'm still a couple of miles from where I want to be, but this road is deteriorating. It's actually a lot worse, so I don't know how much farther I'm going to end up going down, and I might just pull over someplace and camp for the night and then kind of survey the situation in the daylight. Alright, this is probably not going to show up very good, but I just got here and pitched my rooftop tent, but even in the dark, literally about 5 minutes to set up. Next, I'm just going to pull out my sleeping bag and a poncho liner and stuff them up there in the tent, and I'll have my bed set up and be ready to crawl in. Alright, I'm nestled in my tent here after about 15 minutes of moving gear around and everything. I think I've got myself a pretty comfortable little nest. Got my boots right by the door, a little bit of food, snack stuff there. Obviously some defense here. I got my handgun, my FNX 40, and then I got an AR-15 in here with me. Extra headlamp. There's my Wiggy's poncho liner and my bag of spare clothes. And I'm going to sleep in my Wiggy's 35-degree bag tonight. It's actually supposed to get down to about 30, but I'm thinking inside this tent here I'll be fine. I think it's going to be pretty comfortable in here. I'm going to snug in for the night, and I'll hit you guys in the morning.